day. MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the American League Division Series between the Oakland A's and the Boston Red Sox. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, because this is a 5-game series, this is an elimination game. I think that any time a team's season is on the line, they have to play like it. I think they'll be really aggressive and try to force the other team into some mistakes. If they play well, all of a sudden this series is all tied up, and we'll have a Game 5 to look forward to.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Rodney Reed will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Settling in now, William Fisher. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First offering on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
First pitch, 7:07.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
One strike.
The 1-1 is a slider that can't catch the outside. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. Here it comes. And he lays off, ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
Batting second, the second baseman, Lamar Wilson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch inside. The throw not in time. He's in there at second.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
The 1-0 home. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance.
The 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate, Mike Cornett, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And one crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Grounded down the third baseline. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. To second now, but he's safe as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
To the plate now, Herb Hernandez, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, one run feels like 3 or 4.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Cornett leads off second with one gone in the inning. Two and one now. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it, and there are 2 away now.
That is it. The right fielder, Evan Castillo.
In now, Evan Castillo, and Oakland with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. From the stretch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
Hey, D-Roy, they're off to a nice 2-0 lead right here. Now I think it's time to keep the pressure on and try to add on.
Yeah, this guy's a quality pitcher, and you know at any moment he gets into a rhythm, he can rattle off some donuts up there. So this is a nice job by the offense, but not done yet.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back in there. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Lays off 2-2 now.
Oh, man, when you're struggling out there on the mound, it's like adding insult to injury when you're not getting the close calls you need. That'll make you want to pull your hair out.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the A's 2 and the Red Sox nothing. Andreas Arias is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the shortstop, Jose Grotto.
First pitch on its way.
Ball. Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home. And he popped him up. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Into the box now, Jared Silva. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a throw over, just keeping him close. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 1-0. A runner at first with no outs here. And he fouls this one off. Throw over to first. Back in standing. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Throw over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
The 2-1. Runners off for second. Pitch inside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Looped out toward third. And plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Godfrey.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Shane Godfrey. He'll get to take his first cuts here. As a look, now the pitch. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty. As a look, now the pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're still down. It's 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Carmine Beltran.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh, that's good.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Nobody out, runner on first. One ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. The second for 1. On to first. A double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
So coming to the plate, Freddie Marmolejo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. sliced hard but foul. Look out over there.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. A's go quietly there as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the center fielder, Barry Bonds.
First offering on its way. Watts, a former Dodger, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Arias has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Ready with another 2-2. Grounder down the line at third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now the pitch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
First offering on its way.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back easily. A runner at first with no outs here. And he looks at a curveball that falls in 1-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Well struck but foul over by the coaching box. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he'll dive back in safely. In now, Lyle Ojeda. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Outside, 3-0 now. Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now. Runners on first with one down. Chopped at third. Tough to get to. Right to him. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Game 4 rolls along. We're back after this. Ready for another chance? William Fisher. He drew a walk his first time up.
William Fisher.
Now here's the pitch. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Hit in the air to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Up next for Oakland, the second baseman, Lamar Wilson.
Digging in to try it again. Lamar Wilson 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Grounded to the right. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Up next for Oakland, the designated hitter, Mike Cornett.
Now a move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. So now to the plate, Mike Cornett, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. To 2-2 now.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Softly hit out to short. To second for one. Back to first. And that was a sparkler. A double play and the inning is over. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The A's lead this one 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Rex Rubin.
Rex Rubin.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that's inside.
Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Swing and a miss, 2-1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready or he's going to throw it right by you.
Now the 2-1. Oh, and he misses it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Pete Fortenberry.
Stepping into the box, Pete Fortenberry. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One out, nobody on. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. And with 2 gone now, we'll look at our up-to-the-minute playoff tree. And the question becomes, will we be able to fill a spot in the ALCS after the game, or will we need a Game 5 to decide a winner in the series? Riding in once again, Jose Prado. He singled his last time up. Pitch on the way. Two out, nobody on. Oh, good spot. On the black for strike 2.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We're through 3 full here in game number 4. The A's lead it 2-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the A's offense with Oakland's manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Digging in, Herb Hernandez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Herb Hernandez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there? Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
Fouled away. And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here it comes. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And he lays off there, ball four. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
Into the box now, Evan Castillo. He reached on a single in his first try. From the belt, kicks and deals. The 0-1 on its way.
1-1. Ball 2.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The third baseman, number 6. Kessler.
Into the box, Ernie Kessler, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And it's 1-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
The 1-2. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball. Ground ball left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
As the pitching coach heads out for the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Stepping in now, Carmine Beltran, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. A base hit in his first trip. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch.
1-1.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Still 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Three and 2 to the A's center fielder.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another one sent foul. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. There's one. And it's not in time. He's safe. As a run will score on the play as well. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI. Standing in, John Reeves. On its way is pitch number 75. In there for strike one. Bouncer up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here. Having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Matt Galvan answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Standing in now, Freddie Marmolejo, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. From the stretch.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1 pitch. Line drive to left. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. And this will rattle off the base of the monster. to third now, but he's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Boy, Dero, you have to be licking your chops sitting in a 3-1 count. You get a fastball, he gets it and doesn't miss it.
Yeah, Dan, that's what you strive for. Find count leverage situations where you can be aggressive. Process of elimination tells you he's got to come fastball or something over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, William Fisher. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Fisher is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
Ready with the 0-2.
If you're on the mound right here, why not continue to climb the ladder if he's going to continue to swing at it?
Here comes another 0-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Rubin has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the A's 5 and the Red Sox nothing. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Jared Silva.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
So up until this point, they've had to bite and scratch for every single thing, but he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
To the plate now, William Ramos. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. The 1-0 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Base hit, line drive into the corner. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. That makes it a 5-1 contest.
Up next for the Red Sox, the right fielder, Godfrey.
In now, Shane Godfrey, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. Nobody out, runner on first. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. fastball right back to the mound. One there, on to first, and they get the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Now in the box, Barry Botts. First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's ball 2 now. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more of Game 4 on the show after this. Now to the plate, Lamar Wilson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. 4-1. The 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. 2-seam fastball sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark. It's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
At the plate now, Mike Cornett. Pitch out. Nothing doing. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first, and yet another double play. Their 4th of the night, and there are quickly 2 gone here. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way. It's the outside corner, strike 1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Two out, nobody on. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Digging in once again, Evan Castillo, man at first after the 2-out walk. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A runner on first with 2 away. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. The A's strand 1. They're up 5-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Ernest Ballou.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Ballou is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Strike 2. Good curveball on the inside black.
1-2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Now batting.
So striding in, Lyle Ojeda.
Ojeda.
First pitch of the at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Now here's the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Into the box now, Rex Rubin, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. A ball and a strike.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Game 4 rolls along. We're back after this. Wesley Alexander takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 53, Wesley Alexander.
Digging in and looking for more, Ernie Kessler will swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. One and one. Alexander, a 6-foot 1-inch right-hander. This is his first year at the big league level. A 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
It's a fine line for working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Now batting, Carmine Beltran. From the stretch. Now the 0-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Nope. 1-1, a fastball high. 2-1 now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Hit down the third base line. Here now the 2-2.
Full count, 3-2.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for a base hit. He'll get it into second, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Now batting, the catcher, John Reed.
So now to the plate, John Reeves. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Shoots this one over to first. Scooped up to second for one. On to first, and it's a well-turned 3-6-1 double play, and quickly there are two gone.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with two on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's two outs.
Digging in, Freddie Marmolejo. Has a look, now the pitch. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch, got the double play. But don't kid yourself, there's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs one more out.
Line towards center field, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back with more of Game 4 on the show after this. Into the box now, Pete Fortenberry. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here comes the first pitch. Lined hard toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Prado. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch on its way, and this is low, ball 1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Lifted in the air to center field. Center fielder on the run. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. The relay. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Well, they've been struggling at the dish all game long, so stringing 2 hits back-to-back, one of them for extras, is a sign that they've got some life in them. We'll see if they can cash in here.
Stepping in now, Jared Silva, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Looking to punch him out again. Pitch sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
Now you see the A's manager up out of the dugout on his way toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Carlos Andino will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 7, Carlos Andino.
William Ramos will be his first assignment, and he's got a tough spot here with the runner at third and only one gone. From the belt, the pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Change up low, 2-0.
That's not some bad pitching right there. You're 2 pitches down, but you have a runner on third, and you know this hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can hit into the air for a sacrifice fly.
3-0 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this is foul. A man at third with one away. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Almost looked semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are 2 men on base. The good news is that an inning-ending double play is now in order.
Digging in now, Shane Godfrey, and their runners at the corners now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. Nothing in 1.
No problem with that take right there. First pitch from a reliever, got to calibrate that velocity.
The 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Smoke toward third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 5-3 ball game.
Center fielder, Barry.
To the plate now, Barry Botts, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1.
You like the modern style of baseball, here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. And that's over. 2-1. Andino, a 5'10" right-hander. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Good spot for the change there, and that'll knot things up at 2-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
The 3-2 pitch. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the 2nd out of the inning. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Now back, second baseman, Ernest Ballou.
So striding forward now, Ernest Ballou. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Game 4 heads to the 7th inning now. It's the A's 5 and the Red Sox 3. Edwin Navarro is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 24, Edwin Navarro.
All set for the start of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, William Fisher. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Lamar Wilson.
Now at the plate, Lamar Wilson. First offering on its way. One out, nobody on. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Line drive, base hit.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. At the plate, Mike Cornett, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Botts is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the first baseman, Herb Hernandez.
Standing in, Herb Hernandez. A couple of walks for him thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Set to deliver the 0-1. Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Oakland, and it remains 5-3. Ryan Valdez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 10, Ryan Valdez.
Last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Lyle Ojeda. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Low for ball one. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike one.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone into the monster seats. A solo shot here to left. His first homer here in the series. As they pull within one here, it's now a 5-4 game.
That bomb didn't tie things up, but they're only down one right now and feeling pretty good they can come back.
Standing in now, Rex Rubin. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Base is empty here with nobody out. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-1 pitch. This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home runs. A solo shot down the line in right. His second home run of the series, as we are all tied at 5.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
At the plate now, Pete Fortenberry just gets a piece of it. Strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Center fielder going back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Solo shot to right center. His first homer so far in the series. And this one gives him the lead at 6-5.
Well, this is amazing right here. 3 home runs in a row. I've actually been a part of a similar situation sandwiched in between Rafael Furcal and Gary Sheffield back in the early 2000s. What a moment. All the boys are going nuts. For 3 guys to do it, it's pretty special.
Chad McLean comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. So now to the plate, Jose Prado, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Now that's popped up. Kessler shading to his right, makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jared Silva.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jared Silva. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside black. That misses, 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
The 1-2. He's down low, and he gets the call. Strike 3 looking.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box, William Ramos. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The windup and the 0-1.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
3 runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. 8th inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 6 and the A's 5. Henry Rubio has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 21, Henry Rubio.
Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in the outfielder, Evan Castillo.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Pops this one up. Ramos will get under it to put it away just past the first base dugout, and that's out number 1.
The third baseman, number 6, Ernie Kessler.
Stepping up to the plate, Ernie Kessler, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
He's set. Here it comes. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Now the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
3-2.
Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
And now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinched runner as they try to get a little more speed out there.
Calvin Donahue.
Into the box now, Carmine Beltran. As he'll take a look at the strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And he misses there, 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Prado will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box, John Reeves, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Throw into second. Throw to second, and he's out. That'll end the inning, but they do score one on the play. A's have to settle for just the one. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are all even at 6 apiece. J.J. Stahl has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Third base, number 26, J.J. Stahl.
Stepping in now, Shane Godfrey, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Godfrey.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Standing in now, Barry Botts, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
Count 1 and 2.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. One out, nobody on. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
In now, Ernest Ballou, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into his windup, the 1-0. Chased a bad one there, 1-1. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. On to Lansdowne and gone. A solo shot here to left as they've taken a 1-run lead. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it. And this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
Travis Copley enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. At the plate, Lyle Ojeda. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Castillo is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. Last chance coming up for Oakland, and this is now a 7-6 ball game. Amos Bishop takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. At the plate, Freddie Marmolejo. He'll be the one to lead it off, needing 1 to tie in the top of the 9th. Here's the first pitch to him. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. One and 2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
To the plate now, William Fisher, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-0 pitch on the way. A ball and a strike.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 this series.
Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Here it comes. Oh, a hard hit ball that'll be caught over there at first. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are 2 gone now. Coming to the plate now, Lamar Wilson. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swinging a soft liner. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
What an unbelievable at-bat right there in the 9th inning. Game on the line to get yourself on base, to create an opportunity for your boy right here to be a hero.
So now to the plate, Mike Cornett. He's got it, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. Both Sox have evened up the series at 2 wins apiece. Henry Rubio takes home the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 7 runs to 11 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Athletics, 6 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 41 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.